Hello, my name is Anna Hall. I am 19 and I guess this is my first ever video, which is really kind of scary. I've wanted to do this for a very long time. I've always loved videoing myself. Just look at the many videos taken on a camera when I was like 6. Very embarrassing. We don't need to relive those moments. But I have always loved doing this, and so I'm excited to actually start this. I thought since today, fun fact, today's Christmas, so Merry Christmas everybody. I thought I would start by sharing my favorite memories of 2020 since this year is such a negative year and many people just look at all the bads and the negatives of 2020 with the pandemic. So I thought I would share my favorite memories because actually this has been a pretty nice year. You know, a lot of bad has happened, but a lot of growth has happened, and so I would like to share my favorite memories. To start off this year, my favorite memory in I think it was January was my friend Claudia was going away to Spain it was supposed to be for the whole semester, I think. For the whole semester and the whole summer, so we weren't going to see her for a long time, and so we did a surprise going away party. We told her it was just going to be our friend group hanging out, but we invited our whole church group and we surprised her, and then we stayed up that night, just the 5 of us, playing games till 3 a.m. It was so much fun. Then next was my sister's bachelorette party weekend. We traveled to Nashville. We had a really fun weekend. It was awesome. I enjoy anything that has to do with my sister, so getting to travel and hang out for a whole weekend in Nashville was just great. The next thing is an event called Night to Shine, and so it's where people volunteer to be a date to a person with special needs, whether that's physical or mental, and just kind of be their date for the night, dance if they want to dance, eat with them, do whatever. And so this was my first year, and so I had a lot of fun. Then my next memory is my sister's wedding, which was literally a week before the pandemic hit Fayetteville, Arkansas. Right before we had to go into lockdown, which was crazy. So that was oh my gosh, probably my top memory from this year was her wedding. It was beautiful. So next, some backstory. My birthday is May 8th, and so my friends and I had a little birthday picnic. People I haven't really got to hang out with. We were careful and everything because of the pandemic, but some of them came down from their hometowns, and we got to hang out for the day. We got to just have fun, which was awesome because it had been a while since I got to be with them. The next, I went hiking with my really good friend Natalie, and that was very much a memorable day because one, we were gonna take her car to go hike, but her car had this completely flat tire, out of the blue, and so we didn't get to take her car. And then when we were hiking, I was wearing my chacos like I always do, and then I stubbed my pinky toe on a rock and my whole foot was bleeding, so she gave me her sock to wear to help with the bleeding, which apparently was not a great idea, but my toe's fine now. Overall, that day was so much fun. Next, my friends and I, through COVID, through lockdowns, we would have nights where we just FaceTimed and played virtual games with each other. Then once we were all back, we would do girls' nights where we would go out to eat, which was fun, a change for us. It was always great. We have those once a month, and it's just a nice intentional time to spend with each other. Next is probably my second favorite memory, which this Thanksgiving I got to fly by myself to Syracuse, New York, which I've never been to New York before. It's been my dream state to go in, and so I got to fly to Syracuse, New York, where my brother and sister-in-law now live, and I got to just spend the week with them and my 2 nieces. and take their photos and just have a really nice Thanksgiving, watch Christmas movies, play games. Like, it was so fun. Like, that was my favorite trip because I haven't traveled since we went to Nashville, and I am very much a traveler. Traveling is my favorite thing, so that memory has like my #2 spot. Next is pretty recent. It was a couple weekends ago. My friend and roommate McKinley, we went to Tulsa just kind of because we wanted to and just like enjoy the city. It was really fun. We did it in a day. We drove to Tulsa in the morning. We were there till like the evening. Then we came back. It was great. It was so much fun. And then my last memory, besides like Christmas and everything, is that I think last week or 2 weeks ago, in Northwest Arkansas, we had snow, which if you live here, you know that it does not snow. If it does snow, you see flurries. That's it. But we had like inches of snow, and like we got to make snowmans. I hung out with Catherine and my brother-in-law Jeffrey all day. For those days, we took pictures in the snow. We, just had like a great time. It was so great. So yeah. So those are my like main favorite memories from this year. I think it's very important to stay positive, which is very hard for me to do. I'm definitely more of a pessimist about things, but getting to relive these memories was actually really fun. Just to kind of remember what all was this year, because definitely the things like my friend's going away party and my sister's bachelorette weekend, that feels like last year. That feels forever ago. It does not feel like that was this year. But even like reliving like the quarantine moments, like I still had a lot of fun. I did a lot of crazy stuff with my hair. I've cut my bangs twice now. I've dyed my hair. I've cut my hair. Like, a lot of things has happened, but I don't really regret any of them. I don't regret any of these memories. I am very thankful for these memories. Some of them are going to be my favorite all-time memories of my life. So, I challenge you, whoever's watching this, to really like think about the good things that have happened this year, because I'm sure if you think like, even if this has been the worst year of your life, one, I'm sorry if that's been you, but two, just like take a look and see the positive things that have come out of this year, because it's hard, but it's definitely worth it, because as much as this year sucks, there are good and bad that come out, just like any year. So yeah. I thank you for watching this video. If you want to subscribe and like, you can. Do what you want. So yeah, thank you for watching. This was very scary, but a lot of fun.